This is the final video in this Barcelona series. I know it's late. This is part 1 because it's quite a long video, and this is the APB Friday night group skate. So Henry, who you'll see in this video, he's tall, he's got a Bluetooth speaker around his neck. He reached out on Reddit and he mapped out the route from start to finish. So I knew where the start point was anyway. I thought I'd missed it because I was a little bit late, and on my way back to the hotel I came across a crowd. It was a huge line actually of who I thought were people waiting to get in a nightclub, but when they started to move it became clear that they were not clubbers, they were in fact skaters, and there were hundreds of them. So I found myself among all of these skaters and it was very strange but absolutely amazing. I was buzzing from start to finish throughout this whole skate. So every time you see my face, unless I'm concentrating and putting in the effort while I'm skating, you'll see me just grinning from ear to ear. This group skate took us all the way along the coast, mainly to a place called Badalona. It lasted about 2.5 hours, and as I think I've already mentioned, it was absolutely fantastic. Skating in a group is not something that I'm used to doing, and it adds a completely new dimension. Everything that you do, you have to be aware of the people around you, your stops, your strides, even just moving from one place to the next. But it just amplified the awesomeness of this entire experience. Came across some skating celebrities. You'll see Nicola Torelli, who I managed to catch up with later on. He is a tremendous skater. If you've never seen Nicola Torelli skate, you should definitely check him out. Times where you're just cruising, and then there's other times where you're blasting and it's just phenomenal. Like I say, it lasted for about 2.5 hours, but at no point did I wonder where the end of this is, because I was just in my element. You really become aware of the techniques that you use on a regular basis. The drag stop, you'll see me use it a lot. It's not a sexy stop in the slightest, but it's so efficient and it's so compact. I saw a lot of people using the soul slide, but it's never really been a stop that I bothered with in the past until I started to learn the magic slide. I used it a few times, but for me, I just can't switch on the soul slide the way I can switch on the drag stop. It's compact and it's just so effective at helping me control speed. Power stops, power slides, I use them a lot here. Again, just simple, effective techniques. This group, APB, they do an amazing job. They're very cool, but they really enforce the rules. They don't want anyone to be disrespectful or anything that might stop them from holding these events in the future. They have the authority to stop traffic, and they basically lead the group from point A to point B and keep everyone safe. This is Karel. I keep up with Karel on Instagram. He's another tremendous skater. He does a lot of wizardy stuff. This is one of the few clips where there's actually sound, but I'm just thankful that the video worked given what my Insta360 went through. Thankfully it did. I would have hated not to have had this footage to remind myself just how amazing this night was.
Quiera, por favor.
At this point we had a little break, we had a little stop. This is where I had my conversation with Nicolas. I filled up with some water, but there was a queue for the water, so when the group moved off, me and a few others hung back. But I had no doubts that I would catch up with the group. But at this point we were heading out to Badalona, which is east of the city of Barcelona, along this beautiful prom. I mean, look at it, it's like ice. People along the roads were cheering, they were high-fiving, they were filming us. It was very cool. Skating in a group of individuals who obviously skate as more of a lifestyle type thing, I was a little bit kind of nervous coming in. Will I be able to handle myself around about all these other skaters? But as you can see, there's just a total variety of styles and competency levels. I even saw someone pushing a pram while skating. Here's this guy on a bike, just sitting there listening to the tunes, moseying along with the rest of the skaters, not in a hurry. The atmosphere is just tremendous. If you're ever in Barcelona, or anywhere else to be honest, and you get the opportunity to take part in a group skate, I would absolutely recommend it. The language barrier here wasn't a problem. Everyone was just out there with the same intention to go out to skate and pretty much just have a blast. Thanks to Henry for making me aware of this, for being my guide, my host during this whole group skate, and thanks to APB for putting this on. This is part 1, there is part 2 where things get a little bit more technical as we go back the way through the streets. So I hope you're getting out for some time on your wheels. Take it easy, skate safe, and I will catch you on the next roll.